She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She likes the theater, but never comes late.
She never bothers with people she hates. Oh no, that's why the lady is a tramp.
It's the longest process of putting together an album that I've known within the Kingston's. We started thinking about it over 2 years ago now, and the idea really was to get the best representation of the Great American Songbook, which is hundreds of songs, and we had to take it down to 15 to 20, and the long list was about 50.
That's why the lady is a tramp. The lady's a tramp.
The songs are amazing. They're classic songs that you may know them in other arrangements, but it's always good to come to them afresh with something new.
Well, you can cry me a river.
Whenever you hear a song, the first impression you have of it can be very lasting, and you kind of compare everyone's version that you hear of it to that first one. I'm hoping that people's first impression of this, and maybe of us as a group, is as positive as we feel this album will be, because for us it's been 18 months of joy.
You never shed a tear, no.
In the last 10-15 years, so many artists have approached this repertoire, and we didn't just want to be another group that was doing exactly the same songs. I mean, My Funny Valentine alone has had over 1,000 recordings from 600 artists. So we thought, if we're going to do this, we've got to put our own twist on it, a new spin, sort of a new voice. And that's when we thought of Alexander Lestrange.
It was a really exciting experience. I mean, I've always loved the sound of a cappella vocal groups, jazz groups like the Hi-Los in particular. That's my background. So I love that sound of the high ethereal male alto, but what I also love, being a jazz musician, is the bass line and the groove and the sense of feel.
He changed and became everything he could be for us, and likewise we weren't used to swinging in the way that he wanted us to, so we had to learn how to loosen up, how to swing, how to become the sort of jazz ensemble that he wanted. So it was a real symbiosis and a meeting of minds.
I'm a jazz pianist, so I love bringing those voicings that I use when I'm doing jazz piano gigs into the voices. But of course voices can do so much more. They can communicate humour, expression, the lyrics, the passion, the soul. So it was just a really great experience working with the group.
I've got you under my skin.
My favourite track on the Great American Songbook probably changes from day to day. Actually, today, Got You Under My Skin. Now, you will probably realise why that is, because I have a solo, but I'll never, ever, till my dying day, forget the recording process of that song, and actually creating an atmosphere with Alexander that was really, really special on that particular day, where Alexander was making suggestions about how to sing it. And when I listen back to the finished product, I remember the process really well, and I'm really satisfied with what's come out at the end, because for me it was exactly what I wanted it to be.
I said to myself, this affair never will go so well.
Do I have a favourite song? I think it was initially I Thought the World on a String. I love all of them, to be honest. There's no one arrangement on the album that I don't enjoy singing. They've been incredibly well written to be enjoyed to perform as well as a joy to listen to, I hope.
If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Beyond the Sea. I have a little scat, little sort of vocal improvisation halfway through, and it's just good fun because you can do what you want, and having the solo line, you can sort of muck around with it. So it's nice to have that freedom, and in this genre of music, you get it quite a lot.
Some of my favourite melodies that I get to sing would be Bewitched, Bothered and Bewildered.
I love the first track on the album being Out of the tree of life, I just picked me a plum. I mean, what a lyric to begin an album with.
It was great fun to actually get to perform them. I mean, we've been living with these songs for the last sort of year and a half, so we sort of know them inside out, but yet to actually stand there and actually have to perform them without going back and redoing it, that was quite tough, but it was such fun, and it really is, I think it's got us all in the mood for the upcoming concerts.
So and
I think that was just lovely. I just love the close harmony, and those arrangements are terrific. I think that new album will do very well. Salute the King's Singers.
Oh no, I got the world on a string, and I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. Lucky me. Oh, can't you see, I'm in love, I'm in